Grace Hope, here we are standing in front of God, our families, and our friends, as we are so incredibly lucky and grateful for this opportunity. On July 11th, 2020, standing in front of the shop at home, my life forever changed. From that moment, it has been the most eye-opening experience in my life, that God does everything for a reason, and that I'm following His plan. I'm the luckiest man in the world to be standing here with you today. You have showed and taught me so much about myself that I never knew I needed. I promise to protect you, guide you, compromise with you through thick and thin. I promise to always fight with you, for you, and never against you. I promise I will not take a day in our lives for granted and to express my love to you each and every day. I promise to be the man God wants me to be, always showing my loyalty and respect to you. We will continue to keep God at the center of our lives because trusting in Him is what led us here today. Within the first day of talking in depth with you, you've had my heart, and you truly are my best friend. Now that we will be together full time, I can't go a day without seeing your smile or hearing your laugh. I'll tell you up front, you already know this, but I will not be perfect. We are imperfect people, but I will never stop trying through good and bad. I can't wait to continue to watch God work wonders in our lives and someday raise a family around Him. Grace, just like I told you when I proposed, thank you for coming into my life and changing it forever. I love you more than anything, and I promise to cherish you, honor you, and respect you all the days of my life.
Okay, turn around.
Collin William Swanton. I cannot believe the day is finally here, the day that seemed so far away when we committed to a long-distance relationship. You are my best friend, my biggest supporter, and the best teammate, and the love of my life. Today, as we stand in the presence of God and embrace the goodness He has shown throughout our relationship, I am so thankful for a godly man like you. Thank you for letting me see Jesus every day through the way you love me. This leads me to my first promise. I promise to love you unconditionally, even when times are hard. I promise to never put an expectation on you because our lives will never be perfect. We are two imperfect people, but I promise to love you through Jesus each and every day. 70 times 7 will be the measure of forgiveness. I promise to only ever have eyes for you as my husband and leader of our home. I promise if it is a win for you and a win for God, it will always be a win for me. I promise to embrace every moment in life with you as we know how precious time really is, and when times get hard to remember this very moment and know the commitment we made to each other. I promise to never let the circumstances of our lives determine my joy and commitment to you. Today is easily the happiest and best day of my life. Thank you for choosing me every single day and for loving me the way you do. I promise to laugh with you, cry with you, love you always, and will stand by your side all the days of my life.
In the book of John chapter 10, we are given one of Jesus' famous teachings. Jesus is speaking to a group of His followers and even to some of His skeptical critics. It is my wonderful pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Collin Swanton.
I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it. And all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Yeah, baby. Always on a night like tonight, I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. You're standing there in that dress. Girl, it ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. Oh,